See what's making news this Tuesday, the 20th of September. And a major breakthrough for Queensland Police. They've charged Tiali Palmer's foster father with murdering the 12-year-old schoolgirl 11 months ago. 56-year-old Rick Thorburn was taken into custody in Logan, south of Brisbane, along with his wife and two of their two adult sons. He's due to front a Beenleigh court tomorrow. Well, Kate Kiriakou is the Courier Mail's crime reporter and she joins us now. Kate, what more do we age?
Yeah, so earlier today they took into custody Tiali Palmer's entire foster family, so her foster parents and their two sons. The two sons are charged with offences like perjury and perverting the court of justice, whereas her foster father's been charged with murder. He told police initially that he dropped her at the school and she disappeared at about 8:10 a.m. and that she never arrived home from school. And of course that night and in the coming days he sort of mounted a desperate search for her. But of course now police have come to believe that he was responsible for her death.
Kate, it's almost a year since Tiali went missing. Do we know how her mother is holding?
Yeah, police told us today that she's feeling very relieved. She sort of asked for privacy at the moment, but she, of course, has fought very hard for the past 11 months, for answers as to what happened to her daughter. She's had her face put on buses. She's handed out wristbands to her school, to students at the school to try and jog their memory. She's always in contact with the police, asking what's happening with the investigation. So today's news would be, an enormous relief for her.
Kate, thanks very much for your time.
No problem.
WA Premier Colin Barnett has comfortably fended off a leadership challenge, retaining his job as state Liberal leader. Despite instability and a lack of direction, a spill motion against him was defeated, 31 votes to 15.
Oh, look, I think it was very therapeutic. It was probably overdue. Nevertheless, a strong, convincing win. Everyone's got to lick their wounds a little bit and now get on with it.
Rescue crews have helped free a 12-metre humpback whale tangled in a fishing net and stranded on a sandbank in Moreton Bay near Brisbane. Once Marine Park officers cut the net away, the whale, which appeared in good health, managed to swim back into deeper water. And Darren Hinch has admitted he is back on the booze after being outed on Twitter by his ex, the senator who swore off alcohol after a life-saving liver transplant. He has one or two watered-down wines a week with permission from his doctor.
I think the biggest crime I've committed is that at Christmas I had a glass of Grange and porter in it, so that'll get the connoisseurs going.
I understand the controversy, but if I had to sit next to Pauline Hanson at work, I'd be drinking too, to be honest.
Interesting ethical discussion because there are so many Australians desperately waiting to come through on the donor list. So you can see how some people have taken offence that you're given literally the gift of life and then seem to be squandering it. But I think, aren't we all really playing with the gift of... I mean, I'm not the recipient of someone else's organs, but I probably have made some foolish decisions, drunk a little bit, maybe not the best food. I mean, you could really extrapolate that theory to all of us, couldn't you?
That was a good message for healthy eating.
I know.
And living.
Now I need to take a look at myself.